I don't know what Sarah is making me listen to, but this is supposed to be our hype music before the gym. Help me. I hope you guys enjoy this vlog because this is how it's gonna start. What is our craziest story? So you'll probably see us after we get out because I don't want to vlog in there. That's all.
Why is he combing his hair back? I'm so confused.
I didn't even really see out here. Someone's in front of us and it's like a little odd. He's combing his beard now.
I don't know how to start this.
The guy that helped us.
We're gonna call him
Tyler. No, the generic name of Jake.
Jake from State Farm. So,
Jake.
Oh my god.
Why is he moving so slow?
Maybe he
He's
just did leg day.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, so we went to the gym to sign up, correct? Reminder, I'm 17, she's 18. So in our head, we were like, she's an adult. If I can't get in, because at first there's no issues. Everyone was like, oh, she's 17, okay. And then all of a sudden they were like, we came to sign up, and they were like, ooh. Let's start from the beginning. So, we show up to the gym. We walk in. Jenny, first off, she comes up to the counter, slams her head down, said, we're gonna sign up. Okay? She slams her head down. And the girl's like, okay, just wait in those seats. And we were like, oh, so we're not, okay. So we go, we sit in the seats, there's already two people kind of looking next to us. And we're like, okay, cool, a little weird. I barely turned to talk to her, and this guy, Jake, appears in front of us. And he has both of his hands out for a handshake from both of us. And we both hesitantly reach because we're like, why is he like gesturing or so I grab it. I'm the only one that says hi. Like he says Jake, and I'm like, hi, Sarah. And Jenny says nothing.
Okay, first, hold on. Here's what went through my mind at that exact moment. You said good, and I said yeah.
So he was like, hi, yeah. Like, how are you doing?
Because he said, how are you guys doing? You said good. I said yeah. Super salad.
Anyways, so it was already a little off to a slightly
and then he was like,
start.
He asked for your name, you said your name, and then he's like, and yours? And I was like, Jennifer?
Instead of Jenny, first off, you've used full name. After that, I said,
oh. Your full name?
My full name is already said. Okay. So, I was just like, good, and he was like, oh, so you're signing up for the gym? And we're like, yeah.
Sure looks like it.
Yeah.
Totally. So then we go and we sign in our little name.
They were like, oh, okay, so can I have your driver's license? And we're like, yeah. And I was like, so we give him
our IDs.
And he's looking over, and then he made us sign in to like the seat with like our phone number, our age, the time, all that, And he's looking at it, and then he goes, hey, we have the same birthday. And I was like, whack. And he looked at me, he was like,
did you just say whack? He literally said that.
I forgot that people don't
speak like us.
I mean, like, whack, it's like, wow, that's cool. So we're like, okay. And he's like, oh, okay, just follow me back here into the office. And we're like, okay. So we go in,
and he's explaining, like, he's starting to explain, like,
all
all
of the
plans. Yeah.
This is where it gets a little funny. So first he's like telling us all this stuff, and he's like, yeah, we have racquetball. You know what that is, right? And we're like, and he's like, okay, like, it's really cool. And then I was like,
and then he was telling us that we had to like schedule
we have to like reserve our courts, and we're like
3 days in advance.
What?
3.
And we're like, okay. And then he's continuing to go on. And then he's like, okay, now you guys don't have a child, right?
You guys don't have any kids, right?
We were like,
what? I don't have any kids.
Oh, and they're like, he's like, okay. And then he like told us a story about how like some people like have six packages.
6 kids have the package that has this. Like, can I still bring in like someone, like, because I watch my niece on Fridays, and that's usually like, that's my day off, and I take her with me. And he was like, oh, how old's your niece? And I was like, she'll be 5 on Sunday. But he's heard that I said 5 months.
And he went, 5 months? Oh, it's continued, and then he leaves for a second. He's like, okay, so we're gonna put it, because then I was like, oh, he's like, do you have credit cards? I was like, yeah, and then I was like, wait, what if it's under my mom's name? And he's like, do you have your mom's no, you wouldn't have your mom's driver's license. And I was like, no. And he was like, and then Jenny's like, I got you. So she slid it over, and I was like, thanks. And then after that, he left the room, and this complete other dude comes back. So Dave walks in, and he sits down. He's like, okay, so since you are not 18 and she's not 21, we need someone that's 21 to come and sign for you. And we were like, huh?
Why?
And I was like, do they have to be related? And then he was like, no, just anyone's 21. And I was like,
so my sister's over 21. Like, she'll come through somehow. She was like, yeah, first she said she has no way of getting here. And so I was like, okay, I told her to ask her boyfriend to borrow my mom's car to, come over here. It's literally down the street. And so she was like, oh, I don't think she'll let me. And then plus, my boyfriend's gonna give me a massage. And I don't know, like a whole bunch of excuses. And she's like, just call mom. I was like, whatever.
First off, when she said this out loud, the guy, this is no longer Dave. No, did
Dave was in there when I was on the phone.
Dave was like, yo, can you ask Freddie to give me a massage too? And we were like,
my sister's boyfriend was like, hey, ask him if I could get a massage. I was like,
we're like,
I don't know.
So we're like,
sense of humor though, like they're really cool people. Like,
and then after that, we're like, okay, next person on our list, her mother.
Yeah.
And so while she's having a conversation with her, Jake and Dave are having a conversation with each other, and like it's just Jake going, yeah, I'm gonna get that grind, and Dave's like, yeah, you're gonna not be here tomorrow, so it's gonna be better without you. And I was like,
they said that? I didn't hear any of this.
Oh my god, yeah. And I was like, Jake, no.
Why?
And so after that, her mom
said no because she had a cup of wine. So I was like, I guess it's kind of understandable.
And then he's like, oh, when do your parents get back? And I was like, they're with the governor. I don't know when. And then Jake's like, oh,
the governor.
The governor. And
so he like made it seem like it was like a. Like I don't know. He was just like, the governor? They're with the governor.
And we were like, okay, it's like, okay, let's finish her like thing, and then we'll
come back
tomorrow and do it, because usually he's like, were you guys gonna use the gym tonight? We're like, yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, oh. And then when he said that, when we said tomorrow, he was like, wait,
can you guys come on Sunday?
And we were like,
why?
And he was like, cause that's when I work. And
he's
we were like,
I'm not gonna be here tomorrow, but I'll be here on Sunday.
And all that, like, and like, I'm the only cool one here. And we were like, okay, I mean, I guess. And then he was like, make sure you bring your mother. And I was like, oh, she works. So
and he goes like, make sure to ask for his real name, but like Jake. And and he kept like pointing.
And he was like, what's my name? And we were like, Jake. And he was like, I was like, oh, you're gonna remember that because it's like Jake from State Farm, but it's not that person. It's what relates to his real name. And she started dying, and he was like, what? And I was like,
no, I don't.
And I was like, and he's like, okay, so I'll see you guys Sunday. And I was like, yeah, Sunday fun day. And he was like, Sunday fun day. And I was like,
that's like our slogan. Sunday fun day.
Yeah.
Because Sarah says it all the time, and
Sunday
he's like,
fun day,
I love that people say that. Like, bruh, why?
And then we were walking out, and before we even leave, Jenny's like, wait,
I forgot my water.
So we turn back. We're all still in a little group together.
And I was like, do you mind if I just go in there and grab it real quick? And he's like, sure. And he follows me there.
And we were just like, okay, so we grabbed our water bottle, and we were about to leave, and this other guy sang bye. And then Jake is like, see you Sunday. And then we walk out, and all we could do was laugh in either embarrassment for what the hell just happened, on top of what just happened. And so now we're sitting in the parking lot of said gym, telling you this story, because we were on the way here, we were talking about what's the best story
that we could like together, like anything that we've done together that is like beyond crazy and like unbelievable, and here we are.
I mean, it's not that unbelievable, but like
bro,
it was just an awkward start, and then it was like a while, like, and then it was like pretty, like, nice, like he made good eye contact, he was talking to us, we were making some jokes. She made a comment
that because he was like, oh yeah, I just started, so I'm not like that good, like I don't really know too much, and she goes, yeah, I've been working at my job for a year and I still don't know everything. She goes, it's like Narnia in there.
I hope no one finds this. And no one from where Jake and Dave is.
Jake and Dave.
I hope to gosh you're not watching.
Watch this.
Bye!
We gotta do a depressing song since we were like so hyped up to get here and now we're getting sent home.